up, everybody? It's your boy, Nick Driver. We're on the Nick Driver podcast today. I'm here with my friends.
Jamila
and Giovanni.
That's right. And you know what? We're going to have some great topics today. You guys want to tell everybody who you are real quick?
Okay, I'm Jamila, and I am a mom. I'm a nurse. I'm going back to school, and I'm living my best life.
Fantastic.
Yes, and I am Giovanna. I'm a mother. I'm a worker. I was born in Italy, and I am just living my ultimate life.
Oh, okay then.
Sir.
Oh, there we go. Does anybody call you like Geo?
All the time.
You know, my least favorite car in the world was a Geostorm.
Everybody's was, or a Geo Prism.
That's true.
Well, I mean, I had a Dodge Neon at first, so.
I had a Blazer from like 1987.
I had a Honda Civic 95.
That's balls. All them cars,
Yeah.
boss level shit.
Yeah.
So you guys, I appreciate you guys both being over here today. I know everybody get a kick out of this. You guys are funny. We got a couple little questions here. We were chatting. Has anybody got we want to talk about dating stories. So are we doing the worst dating story, best dating story? Which one? Let's do no in between. Let's keep it 100% real. No in between. Best or worst dating stories first. Who wants to go first?
I don't know if it's a worse or not, but I mean, I can give you a dating story.
Right.
Okay, so this guy, I met him, and it seemed normal, you know, talking, you know, conversation on the beach, and then offered me to go to dinner. And I was like, okay, sure. So we met up, because, you know, I'm not going to drive in the car with you, and I just met you. And we went to this restaurant, and he was talking. We were having a little bit of a conversation. And, like, at the end of the sentence, he would make this mouth gesture like, I don't know if you can see me.
What kind of mouth gesture?
What was his mouth gesture?
It was like, I don't know if you can see that.
Can you do that mouth gesture to them? Yes,
Like, is that what he did?
Yeah.
That's exactly.
Like right after, so he'd be like, yeah, la la la, and da 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 da, and then
So he would just be like, la la la, oh.
Yo, that's
yeah,
exactly.
and so it caught me off guard. So the first time he did it, I'm looking at him like, what is this? And so in my mind,
He
I'm
looks
thinking,
like he's stroking out.
yeah, so, right. So I'm like, maybe he's got Tourette's.
Sir,
but then
are you okay?
Yeah, and I thought maybe he has Tourette's, but then it tell me or warn me.
He should have warned you.
Right, so I was like, maybe it was just a fluke. Maybe he was stretching his mouth. So then he did it again, though. Like after every sentence, I was like, oh my god.
It's like, ah.
Yeah, it was throwing me off.
That would throw me off,
That
too.
would throw me out.
And I was like,
It's so pudding. So yeah, that's kind of crazy.
That's
like
kinda crazy
you
right there.
So basically, you went on a date with somebody that's having a stroke and acted like he wasn't having a stroke.
yeah.
I wonder what he was doing.
Was
you know what? He could have been a swimmer and he was trying to get his equilibrium back.
Could
Well-
have possibly been that.
I mean, I try to give people the
However-
benefit of the doubt, but it's not.
That's not it. Yeah.
I just want to know, where did he go swimming?
In the beach in California.
and where
Good luck,
did he leave
yeah.
his
Was this
equilibrium?
California?
Yeah, this is in California.
Were you near
okay.
the beach?
Yeah, we were near the beach.
Man, come on, man. What I said was possible, man.
Look,
You gotta
Jamila,
benefit
was
of the
he a
doubt,
surfer?
man. Give him the benefit.
No, he looked like a businessman. So I was like, okay. It just really threw me
But I
off.
know what
He
my
just jumped in the
my
pool.
manager at my job is a surfer, and if you saw him, you wouldn't really think. Well, I take that back. He's pretty cool looking. You wouldn't look at him though and be like,
The
he's a
surfers
surfer.
I see on Animal Kingdom are all cool.
Like I look like when I play shows, people like, yo, like I used to surf some, and people kind of get that vibe. I either like if I'm around white people, it's like, yo, Nick's a surfer. If I'm around black people, they're like, yo, that's where you get drugs from.
Right. I could see that.
Ain't that weird?
You look like you have a bunch
That's
of
a
Adderall.
way big different gap there. Like you
Yeah.
go from like, yo, I'm having fun to be like, yo,
I'm
meet me in the
telling you.
corner. I like, you know what I'm saying?
I cannot with you, Nick.
So what about you? You that was that
Okay,
is
so I don't really
stroking out,
have
stroke
dating
out.
experiences like that.
Okay.
However,
You said you ain't been on a whole lot of dates.
no.
Hey
I'm
guys,
very bad at
you
dating.
need to be nice. Take Geostorm out on a date, man.
No, okay, I don't need just any guys taking me out on a date. However, I do have a dating story that I heard. Okay.
Okay.
Via a family member, close one, so it's confirmed. She went on a date. She met this guy in the car. He was in a nice car.
Wait. She met him in a car.
Okay,
Yo,
so
what's up, girl? Meet me at mile marker 17
Yeah.
and get in my car.
No.
Like, is this what's happening?
No.
No. Okay. All
She
right.
met him and he was in the car, Nick.
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, so he was in the car, in a big car, probably like an SUV.
That's a truck.
Exactly.
What, is a truck? Is that considered a truck? Nah, that's an SUV.
No.
You got cars,
There's
trucks,
It's an
SUVs.
Yeah,
SUV.
it's separate.
Okay.
Then you got your trucks,
Right.
Fair enough.
and that's different.
I did.
That's not what he was in. He was in an SUV of some sort. He invited her out to dinner. Nice, elegant restaurant. She gets there to meet him.
Right.
Okay? They both pull up in their cars. He gets out the car, hops down off of the SUV, and is 4'9", and she is 5'7".
He's 4'9". Yo, I ain't
So
gonna lie to you.
he was like a midget.
Exactly.
He's. I think.
But
I
not
think,
only a midget, his hands were small, so it was really hard.
Like a toddler.
That's tough.
Yeah, she didn't know,
That's tough.
but
That's
she
tough.
liked him.
Will you grab me that pen? I'm sorry. Keep going.
She liked him. He was as sweet as can be. So that lets you know that size never matters.
I think it does if you're 4'9". Like, let's be real. Like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm gonna be completely honest. I feel like at a certain point it does matter.
Well, when you first initially meet somebody, you should probably tell them, "Hey,
So the
look
next,
for me."
so I got one for you guys. I went on a date one time, and we're just jotting down notes to try to stay on topic because we likes to wild out, man. We likes to wild out.
Go ahead.
That's a good story. You want to hear a
I mean,
bad
it
one?
wasn't
though?
my story.
You want
What's
to
a
hear
bad
one?
date? Yeah, sure.
That was
I feel like
that was a good
I feel like
date.
it's worse. That was a good thing.
That's a good thing.
It was.
Yeah.
I'm just doodling here. Nothing really going on. So I had a bad date one time. I went out with this girl. I met her. She was pretty. She was a pretty girl. And she's like, "Yeah, I want to meet you, such and such." I was like, "Okay, that's fine. I'd like to meet you too, as well, I guess. I'm trying to be kosher. I'm trying to be a gentleman. You know what I'm saying?
A nice guy.
It's difficult. You know, it's hard. 2019, be a gentleman. But anyways.
It's not hard. But go ahead.
So she wants to meet at this Japanese steak restaurant, right? So it's already like, I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm like, cool. Well, we meet up there. She starts getting, like, she walks in and first off, she's like 45 minutes late. Okay. And I'm already like,
she
the only
live-
reason I'm hanging out is because my mom raised me to be like a certain way.
Respectful.
And I'm just like, I feel like 45 minutes late on the first, and you ain't heard from him. I mean, come on, man.
She
You can
didn't
get
even call
online.
you?
You can get online. I'm pretty sure if we were Facebook friends, she would have been tweeting and on Facebook the whole way over there. So I know Facebook ain't tweeting, but whatever. So
Same difference.
same thing. So she comes in and she's wasted.
Oh.
And she's blitzed, right? And I'm like, okay. you know,
Okay,
whatever.
so she
Pregame.
got popping on her way there.
Yeah, you know, I'm like, she's popping bottles
Was
in the
her
car.
phone on?
Well, she's not texting me or anything. So I texted her, and I was like, "Yo, I'm heading out. You know, you're like late." She goes, "No, I'm coming in." I was like, "All right." But she comes in, and she's like, "Hey, what's up? I'm good." You know, and I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What?" She's like, "I just." I like she's almost vomiting. Like she's there.
Oh,
And
she's
I'm
all
like-
the way there.
She's there.
with
She's
it.
like I saw her shoulders do this and was like you know, I mean, it's coming. You know what I'm
She
saying?
had the gags.
It's coming. And I'm like, wow. You know, like, and I'm just like, man. And then I start feeling bad because society's all like, oh, man, if you see a girl in trouble, help them. And I'm like, really? And then that's what sets in. Confusion sets in because I'm like, I want to leave. But she's already like,
So you're kind of confused on what
yeah,
to
I'm
do.
confused on what to do. She threw me for a loop. So I'm sitting there like, I'm trying to get out. Well, she sits down. We have a good conversation for about 10 minutes. But then she starts talking about her ex-boyfriend. Like
Bad
the
move
whole
to
time.
make.
Okay. But she's like popping like what is it? The olive juice and martinis.
Oh, a dirty martini.
She's drinking like top
That's
shelf.
my drink.
She's drinking like top shelf stuff.
That's my favorite
And I'm
drink.
sitting there going, okay, like,
She was lit.
listen, chick, because I'm trying to get better about my language, you know. So I said, listen, chick. I didn't say this to her. But this is what I'm thinking. Okay. I'm like, oh my God. This is a place you go after you know someone for a while.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you already know them after the first date?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm looking at her and I'm like, oh my God, like what am I in right now? Like, I just want to go home. Okay. So she starts ordering these top shelf martinis, and she orders like, I mean, there was a lot of them. There was a lot. And I don't know verbatim what it was, but it was in the 6 to 9 range.
So did she order
She
a lot
drove
at
there?
one
She's
time?
popping. She
just
drove
pop-
there. Well,
Is she popping them herself, or she just ordered a lot at one time?
no, she was. I mean, we were talking. We got a
Oh.
meal and stuff, and
Oh,
but she
okay.
was just.
She was casual
She
drinking.
was sucking on back, man.
Some people can do that.
You know, and I was like sitting there, like I was almost amazed. I was like, this is really amazing because this is a fairly small person, and I was like, wow. And I'm like, she starts talking, and there's at some point I can't understand anything she's saying. It's
I
like,
have somebody that's like that too,
do you really?
but they're not drunk.
They're just like Boonhauer from like so. So then she goes, she's like, I'm looking for a way out, right? And I've been going to this place for a while, and she's like, oh my God, I gotta pee, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm like, that's it. Okay,
What's your way out?
So she goes to the bathroom. Now, she shows up, I don't know, it's like 45 minutes late. She starts just drinking like we're hanging out on like a pirate ship. And then on top of that, she's talking about her boyfriend. Like the whole time. Her ex-boyfriend, which might have been her current one. Who knows? You know,
That happens with girls.
men lie, women lie, whatever, you know. What was that? Is that a Drake song?
Hey, you know I love Drake.
And I was trying to give you a shout out right there. I know you love Drake.
I love Drake.
So she ends up going to the restroom, and I was like, I went to the bar and I was like, yo, I need to split this ticket, and I need to get on out of here, man. And the guy goes, you're hilarious. He goes, you're funny. He's like, you really? I was like, yeah. He's like, okay. So he split it for me real quick because I knew him. And when I'm walking out, she's coming into, and I tipped him
So you
for
didn't
both of
pay
our,
her-
I tipped him for both of our tickets. Because I knew this
But
chick
you
ain't
made
gonna
her
do shit.
pay half of her ticket.
Oh, come on, let's be real. I had one rum and Diet Coke. You drank 9 martinis, 6 martinis, 9, whatever. It was in that range. Yo, that ain't even right. Like, can I be real? I don't care what you sitting on. You drank that much, you're gonna be paying for the shit. So we're like sitting here, and I'm like, okay. And it would have been different if that was my girl. That's a different
Right.
ball game. If that's my girl and we're hanging out or whatever, yeah. But yo, this is the first time I met you. You're 45 minutes late, talking about your ex-boyfriend.
I mean, I could see that though.
Yo, and then we split it. She texts me. She calls me like 18 times, and I just thought it was funny. She was calling me, cause yo, you ignore my calls when you were coming in late, like you were freaking Steven Tyler, you know.
So
And she was
now
like, you're a
she's
piece of
clocking
shit.
you?
Yeah, she's like blowing me up like, you're a piece of shit. I can't believe you left me here and blah, blah, blah. And blah, blah. She sends me this big, long message. It was like ding, 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 ding. I mean, this is a long
I
message.
just watched this whole
But
like.
I sent her a
meme,
message
guys
back.
don't watch
I sent
paragraphs.
her a message back, and it said, I hope you enjoy washing dishes.
Dude,
So pretty.
you're such a
so rude.
ass. Can I say that on here?
100%.
Sorry.
I feel like that was one of the better texts I've ever sent.
I
wait,
think, you know what?
you didn't
That
even-
is an awesome text to send.
Wait, you didn't even make sure she got it home. You didn't even make sure she got home.
No.
No,
we
not my
did.
problem. You know, like, no, can I tell you something? My mom raised me to like, to love ladies, not take care of bitches. So so pretty sure she'll back me up on that. What up, mom?
And that can
She's
be,
gonna be like,
that
Nick.
can be in any form.
She's gonna say, Nick,
male
quit
or
saying the B
female.
word.
That can be in any form, male or female.
That's what I was talking about.
Yes.
But in that way, I meant women.
Yeah. Not
No, I'm just playing.
Oh no, I'm not taking it seriously. And that way, I meant that anybody.
But you guys know
male
what I'm
or
saying.
women.
Yeah.
Yes.
People get mad about all
You
kinds of
weren't
shit.
about to pay for her 12 drinks.
Come on, man.
When she wasn't even about to go home with her.
No, she gonna go back to that guy she was talking to me about all night.
Right. I'm not about to pay for your man
And I
problems.
don't. Yeah, man. So you guys. You said your man problems. You're absolutely right, though. So you guys, things guys do that turn ladies off. What you thinking?
Not pay for the bill.
That's good. You brought that. You brought that full circle. But I'm gonna actually reverse the circle and say, don't get drunk on my dime and talk about a bunch of dudes.
I might be drunk before I come to them damn days.
I thought it was pretty good,
yeah.
and I can understand her. I can understand her, like
Nah,
getting a little twisted when she comes.
But for real, things guys do that irritate girls.
Yeah. What's up?
I'm gonna let Jamila take it off first.
What you thinking, Jamila? What you thinking?
Because mine might be a little biased.
I don't know. God, I have to think about
Things
it.
guys do that turn women on. I think if a dude's really needy, really needy.
Okay.
Girls like needy.
Yeah,
Nah, they don't like that.
But
I
they
don't
like needy.
They
no.
don't.
No.
Girls don't want needy, but they like needy too. They want you to be attentive to them, but they don't want you to be too much of a in the
Too much of a what? What are you saying?
Well, too much of a pussy. With
Oh
it.
my goodness!
That's
You just
not
tried the
needy,
P
though.
word.
I don't want to say
I thought
the
you were
P
gonna say.
word.
I thought you were gonna say Master P.
Master P with it.
Let's call it. Hey, you know what? That's what we're gonna call it.
Master P. I think that's a good word.
Is that good?
We like you attentive.
'Cause
We
you guys
like
are the
you
boss, man.
Emotional.
Right.
We don't want you to be
Master P.
Master P in it. And, we want you manly, but we also want you soft. We're like contradicting walks
Yeah,
of
you guys
life.
are virtually impossible to please. So
No, we're
it's-
actually very possible to please. If men really took the time out to look at it, it would be very easy for them.
Okay. How so?
Men just don't fucking listen. They
Right.
don't pay attention
They're
to
too
women.
busy. They're too busy swinging their
We
swords,
pay
man.
attention to what our men need, so we accommodate the men that we're dealing with and the
Okay.
needs that they need. But men don't accommodate the needs that we need.
So
in
you
return.
think men don't listen to? Okay. So what are some of the things that men do? So you're okay with a guy being like a Master P as long as he's I'm completely confused on what.
I'm completely confused myself.
See, and I think that's what men feel is women are completely confused
And I
on
think
what
that
they want.
They are completely confused on what they want.
No, I don't think so. I think most guys are pretty.
Well, then they should
straightforward.
say that and stop playing.
Well, I think
stuff.
actions speak. I think, but women are right. Women and men are different. What do you think?
I mean, they are different. I think men, when they get what they want, they don't want it anymore.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
that.
I think women know what they want, men know what they want, and it's either you're gonna compatible or you're not compatible. I mean, everybody, you choose who you want to be with. I mean, either you're there at the right time or you're not.
Right.
I prefer
Right.
you to be funny. Like if you make me laugh, we're good. You know what
It's
I mean?
always
You're
good.
you're truthful, you're loyal. You know what I mean? I'm all good with that. But if you're gonna just be spewing bullshit, I can't even talk bullshit in my ear,
You know what?
I'd rather
I
not.
was about to step in.
Bullshit.
I was like,
Bullshit.
don't be
Bullshit.
douchey.
Right.
Women hate the bullshit because we know you bullshitting. And we would just rather you be upfront and honest because we
Right.
already know that you're bullshitting. But because we're women, we fault ourselves sometimes and we shouldn't. But then it's like you get caught in this certain scenario.
Right.
It's almost like a roundabout merry-go-round with men and women.
Yeah. So, but nobody said what's the things guys do to turn women off. We're just talking
Just
about.
Lie.
Okay.
That's the biggest thing. They lie. You guys lie all the time about dumb shit.
Okay. And you know what? I'll be honest with you. I be lying about some dumb shit.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Shit
like,
you don't
people-
even have to
Like
lie about.
people will say all kinds of shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll be the first one to tell you. I ain't really ever done anything like. I'm about to take that back. I don't know. I've probably done some bad shit. Whatever.
We all have.
But here's what I'm saying. If I feel like it's gonna hurt someone,
We all hurt somebody.
I be lying like a bitch.
Sometimes you lie.
straight up.
Sometimes you lie because you don't want to hurt a person. That's
how it comes
everybody
down
is
to.
human. You gonna hurt
But
somebody.
I'm at the age now where I don't really do that so much. I'm just kind of say it, and then person don't like it. It is what it is.
It happens.
But when I was younger, I used to lie a lot. I'd be like, man, I don't.
It just
Start making up
depends
shit
on-
like, I was in Italy, and I was drinking Pellegrino water, and you're like, and the girl's like, what are you talking about? It's right here on the table.
Pellegrino water, guys.
So, but what's the things that guys do?
We just told you.
But besides, so just lie.
No.
God, I can't stand somebody who's not decisive.
I don't like
Indecisiveness.
indecisiveness.
Yeah, I can't stand it.
You want a man to take charge. As a woman, even if you are dominating, you want your man to still feel like he's got the balls of the relationship. Even if you are assertive, you want that man to take control and be like, nah, this is what we about to do. Even if you have to say something to him against it, you want to see your man have that assertiveness. You want to see him act like a man in the relationship. Now you guys can coincide to make things figure out for your situation. But I mean, you want him to still be a man.
I mean, that makes sense. You don't want a guy with a Master P, man, that's indecisive. That
Most men is indecisive anyway.
I don't think they're indecisive, man. It's just I don't think it's. I do want to say this. I don't think it's men are indecisive. It's just a lot of stuff we don't care. But women feel like they want a decision on something, and a lot of guys are like, well, I don't really care about this situation. Most dudes that I know, and me as a guy, if there's something that is a decision I need to make on, it's there. Bam. But I think a lot of times, I think it's just we misinterpret each other.
I think that men create these scenarios that they don't want to come up in front with, and then they become where we just want it this way. Well, no, you created a whole scenario that you don't want to interact with and deal with, and then we're left to be the mean ones because we're women. So then it sounds like we're bitching. We're not trying to bitch.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Here's what we're doing. We're actually going to do a part 2 of this, and I think we're at a good point. And we're going to really dig into your comments here and figure out what's going on. So we're gonna come back with a part 2. Thank you guys for tuning in. Nick Java Podcast. Thank you.